everyone. Good morning to all of you all. It is 7. um, Yeah, it's 7 in the morning. Again, we are back to vlogging. Okay, getting used to it. So now it has to. I have to record each and everything that I do. So I'm not a very early in the morning kind of a person, and I'm also not a very late in the morning kind of a person. So I'll wake up at somewhere close to 6 or 7, and I'll have my morning coffee, if you can see. Okay, so this coffee has two two big spoons of coffee powder, one big spoon of sugar, because you need that sugar in the morning for you to function throughout the day. All right. So this is the first thing that I do when I wake up in the morning. Have a nice cup of coffee and go on X, that is social media platform of X. If you can see, this is so I'll get a news fix in the morning itself, and then let's see. Okay. So sometimes it's a bad start to the day. I'll get a bad news right at the top of my timeline, but it is what it is. Okay. So this is my morning routine, and let me know, how do you spend your mornings? All right. You're almost done with the coffee. The next thing that I do is I learn Sanskrit. Okay, this is a very neglected thing that a lot of people have chosen to conveniently put it aside. Okay, so there are multiple reasons for this. Number one is we think that Sanskrit as a language is very difficult and it cannot be learnt, and there is no actual value to learning. Okay, so get this, the civilization that we belong to, our real identity is the Aryan identity. Okay, the word Hindu that we use today, or the identity that we have adopted, was a word that some others used to call us. Okay, so do you call yourself by the names that others have given you? Absolutely not. Okay, it there is no other uh, bigger proof of coloniality than adopting the name that somebody else has given us. Okay, so both these names, Indians and Hindus, they fall within the bracket of colonizer or people from the outside giving us that identity. Okay, so if you want to qualify as an Aryan, you must know Vedic Sanskrit. Okay, so I'm taking an online course to learn Sanskrit. So after finishing my cup of coffee in the morning, that is the first thing that I do is learn Sanskrit. Okay, so if you can see, so far I have managed to you know learn the vowels and consonants in Sanskrit language. Okay, so today, let's see what else do we learn. Okay, and it's a fun language to learn. It cannot hurt to know your own mother tongue. Okay, the language in which your forefathers spoke, the language in which the collective wisdom of our forefathers has been stored. So it cannot hurt to learn that language. All right, so if you want to call yourself an Aryan, okay, if you want to qualify as an Aryan, you must know Sanskrit. That is the base requirement. All right. So I've always wanted to learn that language, but I think in schools we did have Sanskrit as a subject. Okay, I studied in a Kendriya Vidyalaya, so we had Hindi and Sanskrit both as subjects that we learnt in our classroom. But after grade 10, we don't stress too much on our native languages. We focus largely on English. Okay, and in a way, people have forgotten that, okay, English is a foreign language. All right, so even though we might have adopted that language for our day-to-day communication and as a bridge language, but that is no reason for us to forget our native languages. All right. That's it. Coffee is down the hatch. Now we take our Sanskrit lessons. So there is this amazing YouTube channel that I found. There's there's an entire playlist of Sanskrit for beginners. So, and there are many others. I'm not telling you to follow one specific one. There are many others as well. So you can look that up as well. Okay. Where is it? Oh, this is. How has this happened? Come on. All right. Okay. So this is it. This is the channel that I was talking about. This is the third video that I'll be watching. Okay. Yep. So whenever you have time, please make sure that you learn Sanskrit. That is the heritage of our forefathers, the knowledge of this civilization, the consolidated knowledge of philosophy and everything there is about the Aryan civilization has been written down in Sanskrit, not Arabic, not English, not Latin, not any other language. Okay, it's Sanskrit, the oldest language there is. All right, so let's learn Sanskrit and let's see.